What's up, guys? This is Specko, and today I got you some Blacklight Tango down. This is going to be kind of an overview of it. Go through kind of the menus, and additionally with a little bit of gameplay. Uh, the menus, combat zone, that's going to be the last thing we get into. But the most in-depth thing probably in the game is the armory. You can set up your classes. You have four, so you can set up. Well, I'll go through what I have set up right now. The SMG. The way I have mine set up, you go through and you go in this primary. You've got all these different attachments that you unlock, and they all edit the stats a little bit. I have right now the red dot magazine, the quick light magazine. You see down there at the bottom, it modifies how much health you have. Muzzle, going with a standard muzzle, just because it doesn't really matter to me if I got just a little bit of extra speed. I like the standard one. The barrel, got the assault one. The reason I'm using this assault is just for more damage. Stock, the composite stock gives a lot more damage to it, and the camos are pretty cool. Go through all the different camos. You start off, and this is pretty much with all weapon systems. You have the Blacklight Standard, your Dust Digital, Ice Hex. I mean, they all look pretty cool. You can pick which one you like the best, and I do like the kind of fall camo looking ones. Urban Digital. Weapon tags, there's a, like, see down there, 84 out of 100. Right now I have this one, tag 82, and it actually glows, and the reason I have it is because it gives you so much extra health. I notice most of these either modify health or your speed, not so much damage. Some of them do too, but so far I'm only not very. I think I'm maybe like level 20 at the most right now, so really not much to look at there. And you can change this from the SMG to the sniper rifle to the assault rifle to the shotguns to the LMG. Sniper rifle is absolutely garbage to me at first. Until that's one thing I noticed about this game is really you don't really get the full feel of it and actually enjoy it until you unlock a bunch of stuff. Like the sniper rifle starts off with just a red dot and it just sucks. Well, this is what I have mine set up with. I have it with the 10x 10x zoom scope. Just unlocked that recently. I don't have the advanced or anything yet because I haven't leveled up that much. Magazine, light magazine. Barrel, going with a silencer. I just like having the silencer on it. And you can see I've got almost the damage maxed out for it. Barrel, use the rail because it gives me the most damage out of 3. Rail stock, it's just I'm basically going off of the damage. These other ones I'm not sure. They look cool. I like how that one looks. I like how the tactical stock looks. That's pretty cool. But right now we're going with the rail. Camo, like I said, I like the fall look, but if you like some of the olive green, olive drab, whatever you want to call it, things, and I use that same. And then your secondary, I like the revolver. Just, I don't know, it just looks pretty cool. 45 is pretty nice as well. You can do different attachments on those as well. Equipment, going in equipment, they got the frag and then the proximity mine. I've never used a proximity mine. I don't know why. I need to start using it. Secondary equipment, your digi grenade. Digi grenade pretty much acts like smoke, but you can't do anything inside of it. I've actually killed people with EMP grenade several times, so I think that it's much more useful than the digi grenade. That might just be me, but whatever. Armor, I've only unlocked one so far, and that's the recon, and that just makes you move faster, drops down your health. It looks a little cooler. You don't look as bulky and retarded looking. Sorry, but yeah, that's just how I feel. You can do camos and everything for your equipment, everything like that too, and then you have the two factions, which is Blacklight in the order. I don't think it really matters. But as who you are, just one has a chick with an English accent, and then another one has a dude. That's about as far as shotguns. I've gotten worked by shotguns close range, but I don't really play with the shotgun that much mostly because that unlocked. I do really like the I don't have it on here. But anyways, I had LMG, and the only bad thing about LMG is the accuracy is just ridiculously huge. I mean, not huge, but the spread on it's really big, so you got to stay crouched and zoomed in if you want to hit somebody. Now the assault rifle, I think, is so overpowered because of how accurate it is. You slap on this combat scope, and you're just gonna destroy people a long way. With this setup, I found this is the best setup for it so far, from what I have unlocked. The muzzle, the silencer is always nice. The composite, the elite stock. I like it just because it's a little more damage. Camos don't really matter. I do like the red one, and the same one as always. I am looking forward to unlocking all these other ones. That's one thing that keeps me playing this game. Gives me something to play other than Modern Warfare. And you have your clan tag. Now I've seen on some of the other videos on YouTube, and I've heard from people, some of my friends that play this, that if you slap on the same clan tag as others, you get to play with them. Field locker is basically that. Let's see, I'm a level 19, so I haven't really leveled up that much, and I think it's a max level of 70. I'm not sure. And then you have all these awards too. My KD on here is not very good because whenever I first started playing it, I was doing horrible. I had way less than positive, and now I'm doing like 1.2 or something like that. Not great, but I've only got like 500 kills total. I hadn't played it that much, not even 1,000. But it's a lot of fun when you do get used to it. That's the thing. Downloadable content, that's just like trailers and stuff. Achievements, that's actual Xbox achievements. See, I've only gotten these two. The other ones are like kill 10 opponents and quick match while they're affected by a digi grenade. That seems like it'd be kind of difficult unless you like spawn trap them, which is pretty easy on this. This like leaderboards, you go over like mine. See, yeah, 1.274. I've only played it for 4.5 hours, and I've only gotten 383 and 300 deaths. But yeah, it's because I really sucked at this game. I guess I got spoiled by how Call of Duty and stuff is. It just feels different. It reacts differently. Now, my big thing was the right sensitivity, and I play on a 5 on Call of Duty, so that might help you out, knowing that I play on a 7 on here. It just transfers really easy. I don't play, but when I snipe, I still play on a 7 on here because I mean, that's just what I do. You got all these little options you can do. You can switch to lefty and southpaw, lefty, blah blah blah. But you can't switch to legacy if that's what you like to play. I played on legacy whenever I played SOCOM, and you can go through all these little settings and everything like that. Nothing really that much to worry about. And combat zone is just trying to find a game. Black Ops is also the single player co-op thing you can do. I'm not really interested in that. I'm only interested in multiplayer, and we'll see if we can get a minute or two of some deathmatch. Alright guys, jumped into a deathmatch where you can play on where we're playing on brutalism. I'm gonna choose the SMG loadout. Let's go ahead and get started. I know this map already, so basically it's a pretty small map. Pull up our HRV, see where they're going. We're gonna have 3 to the left and 3 to the right, and all our teammates over here. So let's just get into some of the gameplay. I'm probably about to die. Yep. But yeah, grenades are pretty lethal on here, and since you've got the HRV, it's pretty hard for people to kind of camp corners and everything like that. But it does kind of work against you if you use it way too much. But I notice a real choke point is right here when you first start off. A lot of people coming around that corner. And we can check real quick, and no, they're all coming the other way. So I'm going to try to sprint through the middle. And try to get this last one. Got him. But yeah, jumping through there. Alright guys, that's just a little bit of gameplay. I'll put up some more here pretty soon, and I will see you later.